circled on the bout sheet that was one that you absolutely had to keep your eyes on. I think that Kenzie Cassell is a star in the making. I think that everything that she is doing right now just shows that there is such a bright future, and the sky is the limit for this young lady.
She shows up every time ready to go, unfazed by who they put in front of her. You know, MMA, jiu-jitsu, it does not matter to her. She's ready. I mean, mentally, she is as prepared, if not more prepared, than anybody we've seen out of a local circuit in a long time.
Gotta love to see it right there. That bout was brought to you by Valor Minds. What have you folks thought about the card so far? Chime in with us on social media. Let us know what you think. Hit us up at the CJJC Cage on Instagram.
Who also happen to be here today. They've got a booth right over here. Come pay them a visit. Not gonna lie, that's actually my favorite brand of cards. We'll stop by and see what they got. They've got lots of different flavors to hook you up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next jiu-jitsu match is sponsored by X-Space. Please welcome first, out of the Valor Minds ring, Trevor Thompson.
This bout is brought to you today by X-Vapes. This is a 175-pound no-gi matchup. This will be one round of regulation. Making his way to the cage today, representing high-altitude martial arts, we have Trevor Thompson. Trevor Thompson, first guy of the day for high altitude, one of the other highly accredited martial arts academies in the Denver area.
It is amazing not only how many high-level competitors come out of Colorado, but actually like entire gyms where their roster from top to bottom are guys that you just do not want to be on the wrong side of.
It's became such a hub of talent collectively for combat sports here in the Denver area that even if you rewind the clock back 10 years ago, it wasn't the concentration of schools and talent. It was still a hotbed, but it's not what it is today.
And it's kind of ebbed and flowed a little bit. I mean, we can go back a little ways to where, you know, we had guys like Rashad Evans was out here, Keith Jardine was out here, Shane Carwin, Brendan Schaub. I mean, we've had these just loads of monsters at different times, but there's always still a very high level. Right now, it's probably at the highest it's been in a very long time.
And the volume, I guess, is more so. The high-level guys were there, especially that reign that Grudge had back then. Yes, top-tier guys. You know, to say that right now, well, I don't know necessarily geographically with the Stampede, but last night we were down in Rhino for our Mile High Sports opening day party. Mm-hmm. At the number 38, within a 5-block radius, there were 3 different martial arts academies.
Yeah.
So that's just one little section of town.
There's one opening up probably in the locker room here right now.
I wouldn't be surprised. Travis Rice, once a Marine, always a Marine, coming out of Easton Training Center.
Built like a Marine.
He's a guy who just comes out here and he takes tough test after tough test. You know, and some of these, they haven't necessarily gone his way. But again, he's gone up against guys like Munson, who will be on the card later, who you see as a physical freak. Lorenzo Grigio, who looks like
he's on that neck.
Shaved chimpanzee.
He's on that neck. If he gets that elbow down and starts pushing those hips, he's back out of that a little early. Not falling for the old head and arm toss.
He's got a lot of season into his cast iron, so some of those quick tricks might not necessarily hit on a vet.
Yeah, you're going to have to chain some things together.
Got a new sponsor ideas for the future, Anaconda Fightwear.
There we go.
We've had about 4 or 5 grapplers on the card
yeah.
today who have had Anaconda gear.
And if you've grappled for any amount of time, you probably need one.
They make great products, whether it's the knee sleeves, the shoulder sleeve, all of that. Big scoop double for Travis Rice. And he gets the crowd electrified with that scoop slam.
This is exactly why I came. I want to see that high octane action, and those big doubles are beautiful. Working inside the guard, we got one butterfly in.
I start seeing body lock pass to this left side. Good stuff on the
I
pass
thought he was
attempt.
past the knee. That was a great recovery.
Great recovery.
He was
by
almost
Thompson.
both legs past. Sure.
Thompson has
Oh,
really
there we
long
go. Triangle
legs.
setup. Nope.
Triangle attempt immediately defended by Travis Rice. Activity from the bottom, though, is definitely scoring some points for Thompson.
Those bottom side spinny inverted guys are always so much to deal with when you're trying to, work from the top, work, your setups for your chokes. All of a sudden you look over and there's
Travis goes to take the back.
a heel next to your eye and you don't know where it came from.
Yeah. Like, how did you bend in this angle?
Yeah.
Where did this
Is
come
there
from?
another guy here? There should not be this many legs.
Rear naked attempt started here by Mr. Rice.
He does not lack the muscle to squeeze.
So it's across the jaw, and it's a bad face crank right now. We
And I
can
don't
see the
think-
color change from Thompson.
Wow.
Back position is still maintained, though, by Travis.
He must have just felt like he didn't quite have it, didn't want to burn the arms out. There's a double
And a
leg
return
return.
double leg. 1 for 1, got his lick back.
Yep.
Now front headlock attempt coming from Thompson.
Oh, he's going to have to come topside for that. I think we're going to see a double. Oh, he's on that guillotine. Nope, shaking him off. You have two choices when you have that guillotine locked in and someone stands up. Because you know that the return is going to be hard.
Triangle for Thompson in right now.
It's a long triangle, though. There's a lot of room.
There's space, but that arm is in danger right now, potentially for the arm bar.
I think we're more in trouble with the nope.
Nope.
Now he's starting to correct the angle on that triangle. Nope.
And he's
we're out
free.
Clean. That was very, very, very calm.
Back and forth affair here between Trevor Thompson and Travis Rice.
Thompson unfazed by just about anything you throw at him.
Looked like Rice was starting to try to weave a darce, and it was stuffed by Trevor immediately. Yeah. Rice circles to the back, gets his hooks in.
And he was here just a little bit ago. Let's see if he can get a... Nope, he's going to have to slide over to
Looking to go for the arm bar now.
See how we're going to break that loose. A little bit of trouble because the cage is right there.
Great defense from the bottom by Trevor. He's ultra aware of where the threat's coming from, and he's doing everything right to stop it. The problem is, though, you don't get points for defending.
No, Rice is going to want to maybe put a heel in the crux of the arm to kick that second arm off, but we're not going to see that.
And we have the expiration of regulation right there. Brings us to overtime.
This is where I feel for Mr. Gummerson. You never want to keep running him out like that. Here we go. We got the seatbelt on, working from a very familiar position for Rice, stepping over to guard now. Got to stay in control. He's got the arm triangle. If he
Tough
might wanna,
angle.
Yep. If he's going to want to clock that out and shove that arm through. His hands are on the wrong side of the head, so he's going to want to take that left arm, punch it through as far as he can, or he's just going to go back to that arm bar right now.
Hyper awareness from Trevor Thompson keeps him out of danger from that submission.
Yeah, with that arm triangle, you've got to punch those hands through to the other side or you're just going to burn your biceps up. Shoulder lock working. There we go. Now working for that arm bar again. He's got to clear that second arm. Just not. There we go. Now he's starting to kick it off. There it is. Oh,
not enough time.
Great job from Thompson defending that entire time. Because there was danger mixed with danger there.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see what Thompson has in his arsenal.
It was a very back and forth regulation round. So this is anybody's match still.
Oh, right.
If you're Thompson, you have to go for broke, I feel like, right now, getting this submission to not leave it up to chance.
But you also remember during the entirety of the regulation, they spent a lot of time right here in this position with Thompson threatening that triangle. It's kind of reiterating it to Gummerson in his mind. Remember this?
Yeah, and ultimately, again, it comes down to, are you giving credit to action from bottom, or Trevor also spent a considerable amount of time defending?
He did. He did.
So it's the action of both sides.
He's got an arm. I don't know if he can straighten it out there. He's pretty stretched long.
True grit displayed from each of these competitors.
Oh. Close.
Razor close. Razor. See the decision here from Mr. Gummerson momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, after overtime, we go to the referee's decision. Your winner, out of the X-Men blue corner, Travis Rice.
And congratulations to Travis Rice picking up that hard-fought decision victory today at CJJC 25 GrappleCon. That bout was brought to you today by